Hey guys, it's Jason here from Carnage Diagnostics, and today I wanted to go over how to find suspension noise. Sometimes you got to use chassis ears, which I have a normal wire set here. They normally come with like 4 to 6 of these leads. You hook it up to this box, you go drive, you have the headphones on, it goes boom, you compare it to another channel to see which one's louder. But what happens on the cars where it takes 30 minutes for it to act up? Are you going to drive it for 30 minutes and remember how loud the first sound was? So a lot of guys use these, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just time consuming. Some guys use this wireless one. Now this one's from Mako, and I can't recommend this one. It's always been garbage for me. Either it picks up like Morse code from my phone, or it will make the noise, and then immediately followed by the noise, there will be static. So it'd be like, no noise, boom, just like that. And then you're like, well, I don't know how loud that was because all I heard was the deafening static. Also, don't buy the Mako version because the brand that makes this for Mako, it's the same one on Amazon and it's half the price of the Mako one. So never buy the Mako one. Sorry, Mako guys. But I do know 4 guys that bought this kit after me, and they all love them. So I don't know if I got a dud. It's possible. But after what I'm going to show you today, I really wouldn't recommend buying any of these. I would buy these. Now, these hook up to a scope. They're magnetic. And if you're on something that's aluminum, you can just run zip ties or you can tape it or whatever. But these will show you on screen. And I'm going to demonstrate that today on a subframe I did last week. But you'll see, well, let me just show you on the video. So these are very cheap, guys. These are $35 each. And I bought 4, and the guy was nice enough to send 1 for each color that match my lead set. I don't know if he meant to do that, but it was nice to him to do that. And it's called Joe's Auto Electric, I think. I'll put a link in the description to his site so you can buy them. But you just plug it in like this, and then this goes to your whatever scope you're using. All right, guys, so as you can see, I have a red place there, I have a blue here, I have a yellow here, and I have a green here. I'm going to hit it right here, and then we're going to look at what the numbers show. Okay, so you immediately see more red on the screen. Let's kind of separate these a little bit. You got a little in the yellow. Here's red. And there's green. So the order of what it picked up the most was red, yellow, blue, and green. And red shot up first. So what you would do is you would move your blue and your green closer to the red so you can hone in on the noise. So again, I moved everything closer to where it's getting louder on my screen. Now imagine if it's one of these welds that are popped, and every time you hit a bump, the cradle shifts and pops. That's what I'm trying to simulate with the hammer. So now that we move those, remember, before, red was always the highest. So now it looks like green. Green's the highest, which makes sense because I was right next to green. Okay, do you guys understand that? Green shot up. Blue. Blue's there. Red. Yep. Okay, so green got it. Green skyrocketed, okay? Green is your area. And if you guys remember, I put it right next to where I hit to simulate that weld being popped. So guys, that's it. All you have to do is drive the car, move it around till you can see where it's the highest or it starts the first, and then work your way down and you'll find your noise. If you're using chassis ears, it's very hard with your ear to understand, like, was this louder than this? But on a computer, you can see it, you can graph it, and it's there. You can actually study it. It's a lot more efficient. So I use the Picoscope for this demonstration. It's what I normally use. I do recommend the Autel 4-channel. It's the best bang for your buck that you can get. The Pico is like 3 times more, if not more than that. You do kind of get what you pay for, but as long as you have 4-channel, that's the way to go. If you buy a 2, you'll kind of regret it within a year. You'll grow out of it and you'll need the 4. Another alternative is I have one of these, which is another scope that's on my toolbox. I use it for bench testing, but this is actually USB powered. So what you could do is get something like this. This is 2-channel with a signal generator, but you could take this and you don't need a computer. You can do it all right here with a little battery bank. Let's try that real quick. So I'm just going to use this 4 USB power bank, power it up, and then we'll start. So you're about to hit that pothole again. So there you go, you're driving along, you hit that pothole. Right here on the screen you can see channel 1, it's higher than channel 2. That's all you need. So there you go, guys. Even on that little portable USB power bank one, I don't remember how much it was. It was under $200 for that thing, I think. I think it was like 100 and something. But anyway, so you're driving along with just that, and you have your spike on channel 1. Channel 2 is a little lower, so you move channel 2 closer to where 1 is, and you can hone in on it. And if you had the 4-channel one, you could also do this on suspension. So say you're driving along after a 40-minute drive in the right conditions, the right pothole, and you hear the pop that the customer's talking about. Well, if you have one on the caliper bolt, the control arm, strut top, upper control arm, if it's louder on the upper control arm, then just move, the caliper one up to the back bushing of the upper control arm. Anything you can do to hone in on it. But it takes the guesswork out of using normal chassis ears. You no longer have to be like, was that louder than that side? You have it on the screen and you have the proof. Stop using these, start using the scope. All right, guys, that was another video for Carnage Diagnostics. Again, I'm Jason. Please like and subscribe. I'll put the links up in the description. Again, if you buy them, it helps the channel out, so thank you very much. And leave questions, comments down below, and I'll get back to you. Thanks, guys. See you later.